My name's Aaliyah Conway and I'm currently a primary school teacher at Harris Primary Academy Beckenham. My journey with Harris started when I went to Harris Girls Academy Bromley. When I probably got to year 8, I had quite a lot of family stuff going on, so my behaviour was not brilliant and that was quite difficult. However, at no point did I ever feel not supported by any of my teachers. By the time I got to year 11, my behaviour turned around. I even applied and was successful in becoming a prefect, which was really good. And a lot of my friends said that they found that quite helpful because it wasn't just someone that had constantly been top set for everything and was always, the teacher's favourite. It was very much, it was a journey. And then during my postgraduate degree, COVID happened and my job that I was doing, so I was tutoring, the centre closed down and I was looking for jobs and I had a mentor supporting me and he said, what did you want to do? And I said, I really want to do teaching. And he said, oh, there's a school that's looking for a TA position if you'd be interested. And I said, yeah, sure, where is it? And he said, Harris Primary Beckenham. I didn't even know that the school existed. I only knew about the secondary school. But I went and I was successful in my interview. I then became a HLTA at the same school and my head teacher, or my old head teacher, Miss Drake, said to me, I really think you should do your teacher training. So naturally I thought, well, I've spent so much time at Harris, let's do my teacher training with Harris. And then now I am the year 5 teacher at the same school that I trained with, which is really lovely. One of my most favourite and special memories I could probably talk about in terms of being at Harris Girls Bromley. When I was in year 9, I don't know if they still do it now, but one of the things we did was we had an enrichment week where we had to create a product and make it and sell it and promote it, and then the money raised would go towards like a school event or something that the year 9s wanted to do. And at the time my dad was recovering from a back operation, which meant he was unable to work, and the way he wanted to physically get stronger and mentally get stronger, he decided to challenge himself and do the London to Paris bike ride. So I remember saying to my school, oh, is it okay if I can put my dad's sponsorship form at the front of office, or even if just after school one day I can go around and show them the form and ask if any teachers could sponsor. And the school said, oh, leave it with us and we'll have a think. And I thought, oh, it'll probably be forgotten, it won't be remembered. The next week my head of year came up to me and said, we've decided to do one better. We'd really like it if for the enrichment week half of the proceeds go to a school event that the year 9s want to do, but also the other half can go to your dad's sponsorship, which he was raising for St Christopher's, which is really close to our family. And I remember, we came in, we took a picture together with this big cheque with the staff, and he even was able to come in and do a faculty assembly each day and talk to each of the faculties about his journey and about preparing for the bike ride and what it goes into fundraising. And every day I'd have someone come up to me going, oh, your dad was in assembly, your dad was there, and you get such a buzz from that. And I think I'd always be thankful for Harris Bromley for doing that, because not only did it help me, it helped my dad and it helped so many people with St Christopher's, so I'll always be thankful for that. I've always known that I've wanted to be a teacher since I was little. I think being the older sister of 4 siblings, you sort of naturally become a teacher anyway. You're the one they read to, or the one you have to practice times tables with over and over again. But I never did it reluctantly, I always enjoyed doing that. And not only was it spending time with my siblings, I felt like, oh, I'm quite good at this. Like my sister would then go, oh, let me go and show dad how to do my 3 times tables, and I'd feel really proud that I'd helped her get there. And then obviously when I joined in COVID and I was helping out at school, I just felt like this is the most natural fit, and this will be a really sink or swim time to see whether or not I enjoy it. And from the moment I joined, I loved teaching. The children here are brilliant. The parts that I love most about teaching, as cliche as it sounds, it genuinely is the children. Recently I went on a school residential with my year 5s a week away at PGL, which was definitely interesting, but it's probably my favourite time as a teacher because you get to go away with the children and they see you in a different light, you see them in a different light. And I even had someone in my group who, you know, is going through a lot at the moment, but he came running up to me and gave me a hug and was like, you deserve more of these because you're such a nice teacher. And just sometimes hearing that, it gives you such a boost, and you think, do you know what, on those days where you feel like you're not doing a good enough job, those are the moments you think of and think, actually, that at least that one person thinks you're doing a good job, and sometimes you just need that, which is really, really lovely. And the staff here are fantastic. I've made so many close friends, almost like family at this point. So I couldn't imagine being anywhere else or doing anything else, because everyone is just, you know, everything about teaching at the moment is great. I wanted to be involved in Harris Futures because it came up on my LinkedIn and I saw former students talking, I think it was on a podcast or just talking about their journey, and I saw that and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool that Harris have now got a network where you can connect with former students. I really wanted to be a part of it. I think not only because Harris has been such a big part of not just my career, I think just my life generally. I feel like I owe so much to Harris and what I've learned and what I've studied, or just who I am as a person. I think it would be a fantastic opportunity to then be involved, to talk to current students and see not every journey is linear, not every journey starts as predictable or as cliche as you might see. I've had tricky moments, I've had those rocky moments, but now I'm someone where I know what I'm doing, I know what I want to do, and that's because of Harris. So Harris Futures is definitely something that I would recommend to any of the current students to think about joining once they leave, and also to my friends who I've already messaged saying, you've got to be a part of Harris Futures.